The UK care home industry is about 14 billion in revenue. It's a highly fragmented industry with all the corporates collectively constituting less than 20% of the market, and about 60% of it is publicly funded and the balance is self-pay. HC1 is a relatively young company. It has a very strong management team. It has invested significantly in its infrastructure, by which I mean systems, processes and IT. And its portfolio is about to have major investment in it. So it is really well set up to benefit from the demographic changes that are to come. It is also currently pretty undervalued because of its predominantly publicly funded nature. We believe that that will change in the next 5 years as the economy grows and the spending in the senior living space from the local authority increases back towards mean. We think this provides a really interesting opportunity because as the UK economy picks up and the public expenditure in health and social care returns to norm, those assets that are primarily publicly funded will see a price increase because the fees will go up and that will be reflected in an improvement in the price point. The trends in the sector will be also showing very significant consolidation in the coming 5 to 10 years, primarily because the drive towards quality, the drive towards increase in regulation. This will again favour the bigger players that have got strong infrastructure and ability to be the consolidator. The industry in the UK is about 10 to 15 years behind the United States, so it is going to segment in the coming years. We're going to see more of the pre-admission type of product and more of the post-acute type of product coming in, both of which will be helping our NHS, which is under enormous pressure because of the demand on the one side, which is demographically driven, and the constraint on the health service to have to provide more for less. In our real estate partners, we look for a really good understanding of that sector in terms of the cost points, in terms of the current development opportunities, as well as the locations that are involved. What we value particularly about HCP is that they really understand the UK sector. They have done a lot of homework. They understand the different segments and the opportunities that those segments provide. They're also very efficient in the way they work with us, and they have an understanding of the price point in this sector in the UK, where the sale and leaseback market is, where the funding market is. All of it allows us to grow rapidly, to be very effective when we're bidding for companies, and it also allows us to work with them in a partnership.